Jim, our next question sent to CornyDriveThru at gmail.com comes from Belinda in New Jersey. Brutus Beefcake was asked on a recent video about Hulk Hogan's black eye, and he told some huge story about him being on a wave runner and a tide, and the wave runner ended up hitting him in the eye and breaking the bones around his eye. The comments were hilarious.
Wait, was this before WrestleMania when Savage punched him because he found out that Liz was staying with Hogan and Linda?
The comments were hilarious, most saying that he made up the story and it was Randy Savage that gave it to him. What do you think? I love listening to you and thank you.
What do I think? I think that Beefcake's the one that got his face bashed in by somebody on a jet ski or the parasail or whatever the fuck it was. Now he's run into Hogan with a goddamn, a wave runner or surfing board or surfing bird or whatever. No, that's not what happened. I mean, it's not what we think. It's not what happened, right?
Well, again, we only know what the stories are that are
what
around.
Everybody has said for the last 30 fucking years. That's all we know.
Now, you got to the company just a few months after this, in the summertime. Were they talking about this then?
Well, when I first walked in, everybody wasn't screaming, "Hey, did you hear that Randy punched Hulk?" But no, I've heard that story shortly thereafterwards, and that's the story that I've heard ever since then. And it's not been... I guess Hogan has disputed it sometimes, but I've never heard Beefcake's alternate version until now. So, but I have heard from many other people who were around and involved in the situation that the first story was a little more accurate.
We just went through everything with CM Punk and the Young Bucks, and obviously the outcome everyone's expecting is that CM Punk will no longer be with AEW, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega won't be working with him any longer. After this incident at WrestleMania 9, or around that period of time, Hulk Hogan leaves the WWF later that year, goes to WCW, eventually works with Randy Savage there. For years, as a team, against each other, they still do stuff. What do you think that says about the idea that here's Hogan, a guy who's known for political moves behind the scenes, and even after Randy Savage hit him, he would still do business with him?
Well, yeah, because at one time, Randy Savage was the second biggest box office traction in the business, and at that point he still was a mega star, and Hogan cared more about money than he did about fucking whether the guy punched him in the face or not. I don't recall Hogan doing any jobs for him, did he?
Not that I recall.
Okay, well then that might be carrying things a little too far in Hogan's mind, but no, yes, he's gonna, but here's the thing. There was money to be made. There was millions of viewers to be had. There were fucking pay-per-views to do. So, of course, both those guys, having been in the business that long and at that level, are going to work with the other guy because of all that money and all that business to be done. And here's the thing. CM Punk, he might work with the Young Bucks if there was money to be made, but the thing is, working with the Young Bucks won't make any money. It's just having to work in the same company with them. If you put CM Punk in the ring with the Young Bucks, it wouldn't make any fucking money. So it's not the same thing as Hogan and Savage. That was a combination that would make money in any company. So right now, it's just the thing with Punk and the EVPs is they don't want to work with him because they don't like him. And why would he want to work with them? Because it wouldn't make him any money.